Hello, everybody. Welcome to our very first episode of Nerd Discussions. Joining me is, my name is Rocco. How you doing? Joining me to my left, you don't see it, but to my left is Michael.
Hi.
Joining to my right is Luke.
Hey.
So today, this show is mainly about nerd discussions. We talk about
movies.
We talk about video games. We talk about
anything nerd related.
Anything that appeals to us. So
we enjoy.
So yeah, I wrote down many things that we need to talk about, and the first thing we do is we talk about news. First up, we do movie news, and if we have a lot of movie news this week, so I'll get to that soon. Video game news, and we didn't have a lot of video games news this week,
we got some reviews today.
But we got a lot of
Madden and Destiny.
Yes, and then we also have movie reviews that we've watched for the first time over the past week.
Yeah.
And and then we end off just with that.
And we're just going to give our opinions on what we think about movies and video games.
So here we go. The first piece of movie news that we have is it's mixed with video games and movie news. Michael, you're going to be very excited about this. Lionsgate is starting to develop a Borderlands movie.
Oh!
Really?
Avi Arad, I never heard of these people, and his son Ari are producers who've been part of such movies as Iron Man, Spider-Man, and movie Blade.
So it's going to be good, because those are all Spider-Man.
Yes. Mike, what do you think about this?
I think that's going to be awesome, because, I don't know if you guys have ever played any of the Borderlands.
No.
But it's really iconic design of its comic background. It's going to be really cool when it's brought to life.
I'm just glad that they're finally coming out with movies that involve video games.
And I hope, we'll get to it later, but we haven't had any good video game movies lately. Like Need for Speed, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was considered a video game movie. But only really one that's really good is Mortal Kombat, and even that's horrible. So we have a couple video games coming out, like Last of Us, Assassin's Creed, which we'll get to later. And then adding to the roster, I guess, is Borderlands. So
because Borderlands, I'm not sure if they're going off the basis of any such one, because you have Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands.
I think they're just probably just gonna make a new story. That's what it seems like, or maybe put it all together.
Yeah.
It seems like they're creating just a new story. I've never played
which I suggest you do if you ever get the chance.
Yeah, I never played Borderlands at all.
I
wanted to play it, but
it's really good.
I've heard really good things about it.
It's kind of like a cult classic.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, and if you guys ever do get the money, there's the newest one. It's the Handsome Edition. It combines Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, puts it all in one, and gives you every single DLC. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on a disc, so you don't have to buy any of the DLCs for any of the games, Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, and you get it all in one.
Alright. So, so there's your first news. For the second news, we just checked it out. I had to show Luke and Mike to, get in on the discussion. New Star Wars Instagram teaser reveals Finn as a Jedi. Finn is the black stormtrooper that everyone made a big deal about. But he's squaring off with Kylo Ren, who's pretty much the main villain, or one of the villains in this new movie. Movie comes out December 18th. Luke, since you're not a huge Star Wars fan, you're not like me and Mike. Me and Mike will probably have a big discussion on this. But as a non-Star Wars fan, does this clip get you excited?
It does get me excited because I never seen any of the. It definitely keeps me wanting to watch it because I never seen any of the Star Wars, so it's really leaving me somewhere where I want to watch them all. Mm-hmm. So, which I will be doing before it comes out.
I gave you the 3 movies, and I assume you'll watch it soon. But to the actual, the huge fans who worship Star Wars
would appreciate this very much.
Very more than maybe Luke probably thought that was interesting. But people like me and Mike who've been following the movie for this long, what did you think about this, Mike?
Well, you saw me. I got excited about it, and it led me on to think new things because it's not a theory. It's not a popular theory. I don't know if they signed him for 3 years. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, could possibly die in this movie because you see him wielding the lightsaber. of Luke Skywalker.
Well,
Possibly he could be lending it. That's a huge possibility.
I think I believe I think the main story is that they have to deliver the lightsaber back to Luke Skywalker. So that makes me believe that maybe we won't see Luke until the last 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah,
we won't see Luke at all.
Yeah, he probably got in trouble and he had it on him.
Or maybe
at this point he may not even be a Jedi.
Well, remember in Empire Strikes Back he lost the lightsaber.
Yeah.
So somehow in orbit or whatever it fell onto. Excuse me. It fell onto the new planet, I guess, Jakku. Yeah. So.
But like, it's a possibility that is he Force sensitive? Is that confirmed?
I guess that they pretty much confirmed it there. That maybe he's starting to learn the ways, or maybe.
But this is I'm not thinking this is the end of the movie. Because if you think about it, if he has to deliver it to him, maybe in the time of need he has it,
and maybe he doesn't
know how to use it.
So maybe Kylo Ren will just toy with him. Like, I don't know if you've seen the season 2 premiere for Rebels,
no.
But it seemed like Darth Vader, the square off of Darth Vader and Kanan, it was very one-sided because Darth Vader is that powerful, and it goes back to, I don't know if you heard, that Kylo Ren's not his real name. He's now part of a new group, Knights of Ren. I don't know if you heard about that, but Knights of Ren. So it seems like to be powerful people who probably worship the Sith, but they're creating their new thing, the Knights of Ren. So it'd probably be a very one-sided battle if by the looks.
I'm thinking he's probably gonna maybe the appearance of Luke will be right there where.
You think?
Because you don't think he's gonna be able to go up against him. He might do a little bit of damage, but
I think Luke will be really powerful at this point.
Of course, he's what say.
I think he'll be like
old
Yoda.
Ben Kenobi.
Pretty much. I think it'll be as powerful as Yoda.
Because he's had many times.
Luke pointed out we are wearing Star Wars shirts. That's how sad this is. But I think we won't see Luke till the last 30 minutes.
Maybe this is
I think this would be in the middle.
This would be the perfect time for them to introduce Luke into the film, because if you think about it, Finn, he's in trouble. He's not going to be able to stand against Kylo Ren, which I'm sure.
Maybe Han Solo will come in and shoot him in the face.
Han shot first.
Always, Han will always shoot first. But I thought it was released on Instagram, and what I think, if you release a quick thing like this that reveals something so big, that means a trailer will be coming up soon.
Yeah, because this isn't even really a trailer. It
was just like a clip,
yeah.
Sort of. So I think a trailer will be coming this Friday when the toys are released for The Force Awakens, and I think they'll celebrate that and make people even more want to get the toys more and release a trailer this Friday. But that's speculation.
We talked about this too much. We got to get.
Yeah, we got to keep going. All right. Next up, we have the new image for the new Assassin's Creed movie that's coming out in 2016. Reveals Michael Fassbender in the full suit. We'll pull a picture up. This movie will come out next year. Mike, what do you think about this movie, and do you think it will be one of the first great video game movies?
There's just so many video game movies that I haven't gotten right. Like Doom, that wasn't a good movie. What else? Mortal Kombat, it was a movie.
But it was one of the. It was so bad. The
it was so bad, it's so good.
Yeah, and that's why people
enjoy
like that movie. And I think Mortal Kombat's great.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, the movie, is pretty good, but it's cheesy. That's why everybody likes it. But it's so hard for them to get video game movies right. I don't know if you guys know, but there was a speculation about a Warcraft movie a while back.
It's coming out. Oh no, is that the game?
Yeah, the Warcraft.
I believe Warcraft is coming. They are making a game, a movie out of it, and I think they released a trailer. Yep, Warcraft 2016. There you go. This is some of the images for it.
So they're coming out with a new Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah, and they're coming out with a new Assassin's Creed movie,
okay,
but they just announced Warcraft movie at Comic-Con.
So me personally, I never played Assassin's Creed. It was
great. I love Assassin's Creed.
It was one of the games that I was definitely looking forward to. I just never got around to it because
Okay, I'm gonna ask: is this based off of any certain one? Is it the first one? Is he Ezio?
It seems like,
or is he?
It says his name is Lynch, Callum Lynch. So I think they're making a new story. So which is interesting, which is awesome.
Which leads you to they might be bringing out a new Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, maybe because it's come out. Maybe I don't know.
Well, Assassin's Creed has been popping out games so fast.
Yeah, and it seems like they're they making a new one already.
Well,
Coming
I
out?
wasn't like freaking Black Flag came out like a year after.
And I really
4
liked-
did.
I really liked Black Flag, and then they created Unity. I like Unity, but it's not. It is a step down from if you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan. But yeah, Luke, what did you think about the image? Did you think it was cool?
Yeah, I definitely thought it was really cool. Again, like I said, I haven't played Assassin's Creed, but it was a really cool game. I saw trailers for it and stuff. I will be getting it soon, and I definitely will be watching the movie.
I think the movie. I hope the movie is violent as the game is.
I like the casting choice.
Michael
Fassbender
Fassbender's
is a great actor.
awesome, and he can do anything. He's gonna be Steve Jobs. He's gonna be Assassin's Creed. He's Magneto. You know, anything he's done lately,
It's
I've
good.
agreed. I've
It's
agreed
good.
with it, and he's really awesome in everything he's done. Even if it's a horrible movie, he's actually pretty good in it. So yeah. So that's it for the movie news of the week. We would move on next time to video game news if there was something that we liked. Fortunately, I didn't see any video game news that appealed to anything. So we'll get to we'll move on. We'll do video game reviews, but right now we are going to talk about movies we've seen over the past week for the first time. It could be anything. It could be brand new. It could be just on HBO. So we're gonna start with Mike because he's seen an older movie, and me and Luke will talk about a movie that we saw, and it's new and it's it's big at the time. But Mike,
Yeah. For the longest time, I've seen almost every single Fast and Furious movie, but I just watched like about 3 days ago.
can I
Drift.
do it?
What? Yeah.
Let me see you hit the floor. If you feel it and you feel it and you really wanna know. Tokyo, heyo, heyo, Tokyo, heyo. What did you think about the movie? This movie is one of my guilty pleasures. It's really stupid, but it's really good.
But I almost laugh at every time that what's his name, Sean, the main guy.
Mhm.
His accent is very laughable.
So bad.
Play it for just get a scene please.
Yeah, we'll play some clips.
Cause oh my god, he does a horrible Southern accent. It's like yeah.
What is this Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, it's one of the Assassin's Creed Fast and Furious movies, and it's very not very
Some of the acting is really overdone.
All right, shaky cam.
Oh, he doesn't talk.
We're watching clips right now just to see how bad this movie is.
She was just a mine.
Admiring.
that was-
Admiring.
My grandma's Buick could smoke that piece of shit trailer trash.
I don't like that language.
That's Daddy's Bible.
Yeah. So. Here, man, so yeah, the movie is really bad, but it's good. It's one of those Mortal Kombat Fast and Furious movies. I mean, even all the Fast and Furious movies aren't that great, but this is really, I've been egging him to see it because it's so bad, but it's so good at the same time. But yeah. So what did you think about it? What would you grade it?
Movie wise or
All right, movie wise, like as a movie, and then as your fan, like as
Alright,
you love why
alright.
you love movies.
movie wise a 4.
Okay, yeah.
But as a fan wise, it's just like
It's so bad.
It's so bad. It's good. So like an 8.5.
I can see that. Does it play? Yes.
So none of the Fast and Furious actors were in this.
No, none of the
No,
originals
it's
are
like
in it.
it's like a spin-off.
movie.
Spin-off movie of
Oh.
atrociousness.
All right,
But
I hate them.
yeah.
It's all
You don't
like
spin-off?
teenagers.
It's like teenagers. It's stupid, but it's great. But moving on from that, me and Luke over the past week, we saw it separately. He saw it yesterday. I saw it last Sunday. Straight Outta Compton, based off one of my favorite rap groups of all time, NWA.
I think it's probably my favorite movie right now.
Yeah, it's one of my top 5 favorite movies of the year.
It's hard to believe that all that stuff has actually happened to that group, and
And all the like, you learn a lot. What I really loved about the movie, you learn a lot about just Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Eazy. Those seem to be the main characters of the movie.
You learn about people's lives who actually live in Compton.
Yeah, and you can learn how scary and bad that neighborhood is, and I'm glad to be white and living in a
glad to be white.
glad to be white and away from places where maybe you don't have a choice to go in the game, huh? I'm not saying anything racist. You're the one that.
All right. I didn't even know that Eazy-E died. I didn't know that, it's.
Mm-hmm. You learn a lot from this movie. My mom, because I know a lot about the band, my mom leaned over to me and says, "He dies, right, from like cancer?" I'm like, "No, from AIDS." And I'm like, and she was like, "Really?"
Yeah, I didn't know he died from AIDS.
Yeah, it is.
It's from all the partying and stuff.
All the crazy things they've done. But the movie did so well is that the experience in general, hearing the loud music hit the speakers was awesome.
Yeah.
And the story was great. It's a really interesting story to learn about.
I probably my favorite music out like now too. It's just like the music. What I like about it is that it's what happened to them. That's what they're saying.
All they were doing was that they were just trying to tell everyone.
Let me quote it. Express yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's just showing people how their daily lives is, so they don't like diss them as much anymore. And people would say that they were encouraging drugs and violence. It was just showing how that neighborhood really is.
Exactly. And
they encourage not to smoke weed in the song. It's like listen to the
there.
song.
Yeah, listen to the lyrics.
And then
I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. You hear them?
And the F the Police song that they made. A great song, and it
sparked like a thing in pop culture because
the way the cops treated them.
It was in their point of view of how the cops were treating them.
All right, I'm gonna get kind of serious this time. Basically, back then, they were treated wrongly.
They were.
They were undermined because of the race. It was totally a thing. But like nowadays, you have rappers that don't speak anything about the truth.
No, they just speak what they dream.
N-word, 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 N-word.
And proving nothing.
Yeah.
In the end.
NWA says the N-word.
But they
make a point.
To make a point to see, because people were just like saying like Compton's bad, but they were just like punching and jabbing. This is how the neighborhood is. This is what we have to deal with. So in the end, we'll do our grades. Luke, you can go first.
How I would rate it?
Yeah, like something out of 10.
I think I'd do a 10.
Okay.
I think I would do 10 because it's true. It's a true movie, and I like true movies because it's showing people's real point of view.
It's crazy that it is true, when you look at it.
It's really hard to believe.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I really like the movie.
You never get anything a 10 out of 10.
It has to be really perfect. I'll give it a 9 because I felt like the last half was slowing down. That's the only reason why I would give it a 9.
The cast was really on point.
The acting, Ice Cube's son is ridiculous.
Yeah. And then Eazy-E looked just like him. Dr. Dre.
I know. Dr. Dre looks exactly like him, and they played their character really, really great. So, yeah, I really like the movie. Will you see it? Are you going to see it eventually, Mike? Probably not in the theater, but probably when it comes out on HBO. But yeah. So moving on, we'll be doing for our last segment of the first episode. We're gonna review video games. We're gonna start with Madden 16 because me and Michael just talked briefly about it because Luke hasn't played it yet, and we're gonna talk about something that we've all played and we're playing right now. In the end, so Mike, Madden 16.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite game of the year, but it's definitely an improvement from.
It's an improvement of what they've of probably Madden.
I feel like Madden 17 is gonna be beyond awesome because the catching mechanics that they have
right now is really good.
Is so much better than they had last time. The people
the graphics are 10 times better.
Yeah, the people, they don't look robotic anymore. Yeah. They're like kind of free, and the ragdoll mode is not stupid as hell. Like the catches you can make in the game, fantastic. Yeah. You can make ridiculous catches. The new catching system where you use possession catch, the receiving after catch. And the aggressive catch, like it's so cool because the possession catch, basically they just get onto the ball, get down. Aggressive catch, you go up to get the catch. It's really cool.
I think I really like the game. It's fun. Madden 15 I started having issues with in the end. I just didn't play it anymore. I think it's definitely an improvement. It's a good start, and I think they just need to keep doing the same thing that they're doing. Just don't just like sandbag on the graphics. And it seems like they put a lot of effort in the graphics in this game.
They did, and like basically everything Madden. I want to say 12 through Madden 25. It was basically copy and paste.
That's what it felt like, and there was nothing that would
would make you want to enjoy the game. This time they added a new mode, which is really cool. The draft champions. Basically, they have 15 rounds.
It's like a fantasy thing.
Yeah, they generate you a base team, and you can pick from these players. It's really cool.
Yeah, and the game Madden Ultimate Team, I felt like it improved. It's still fun. It's still interesting. But yeah, what would you give it out of 10?
8.
I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a good game. It's good. It's fun. It's Madden season. And I think
Madden season.
It's Madden season.
Get it done.
It's too much work, but yeah, I think it's a good start to. I hope they just don't next year say, okay, yeah, we made a good game.
If they
let's
make
copy
a copy and paste, I'm
done
probably
with
not
that.
gonna get it.
I
got this because it was half a copy and paste.
One of the things that I didn't like about the game was that
The
the
layout
scoreboard,
was
the
still
layout
the
was like the same. I'm like, you could have just done something different, but this game, the gameplay, good graphics, it helps out. 7.5 and then an 8. So yeah. Now we're moving on to a game that's been out forever.
And I've had it for a long time.
But we've just started playing it all together.
We've just got it. We won't get into it, but we've just got it. And it's a game Destiny. A game that hasn't gotten the greatest of reviews.
It was really hyped, and then everybody kind of slept on it.
Luke, we all got the game. We started playing it, and it is addicting and fun.
It is fun.
And I first mentioned it to Rocco. He was like, "Ew, no."
I didn't think. I heard it was bad, and I'm like, I'm not gonna waste money on a thing that's bad.
Whenever he wants to get on, he's like, "Destiny."
Pretty much that. Yep. And it's fun. It's addicting. It's an addicting game, and I really like it.
I love how it's futuristic and all the things you can unlock and all this stuff you can buy. And I like how there's like a tower you can go there and you can
go
buy stuff
to
there.
Different planets.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And the gameplay's great.
It's a first-person shooter.
And I like how it's not easy to level up.
No, it takes a bit. Even like if you're on level 6 or level 5,
it's easier to level up when you're low levels, but
it just gets harder and harder. It's a slower process.
In case you guys didn't know, I'm gonna fill you in on basically what you have to do after level 20. Then it becomes really hard. But I think people needed a game that wasn't set and paced. Done.
Yeah, because there's
Call of Duty done.
That's
Story
so
mode
easy.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Story mode is nothing.
And even if you're done with I've heard the story's quick. I don't know.
The story's quick, but
you
so
got
much else
so
to
many
do.
other things you can do. And like Call of Duty, you play the story, you play multiplayer for a week, and then you're annoyed with it.
Yeah, and Call of Duty, they released DLC, right? New maps. This released DLC, new stories.
Expansion pack.
The expansion packs they release more than just maps. They release maps. But they release weapons, armor, new stories. It's pretty cool. Like I haven't gotten them yet, but I'm planning on getting
the season
them.
pass or something.
I'm gonna 35 for the 2 that are already out.
35.
Yeah,
each?
for both.
Oh, okay.
For both. And Taken King is coming out, which is supposed to be even bigger than the actual game.
And you can add that as an add-on, like a DLC, or is it a separate game?
It's a DLC.
Okay. But leveling up. What am I trying to say?
It's not easy.
It's straightforward at the beginning through 20. It was easy for me because I sat there and got to level 20. And
if you play it for a while, you'll level up easily. But
yeah, I'm gonna let you guys on a secret. It's not a secret, but after you hit level 20, it's almost impossible to level up. Not impossible, but it's pretty hard. You have to get armor pieces with something called light on it. It has light stats, and basically all the light you accumulate goes to your level.
Okay.
and it's like.
I'll figure it out.
But they're changing it. That's a good thing. They're changing it after Taken King comes out. It's gonna be based off of XP.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, to conclude, we'll start with Luke. Rating from 1 to 10, and what do you think of the game so far, anyway?
Well, I definitely love the game. I just got it like 4 days ago, and it's addicting. You get on, and all you think about is Destiny. So you go in Destiny, and it's when you level up, it's better because you have more guns, and it's harder to kill. What do I say, like robots and stuff like that. My rating, I'd probably give it a straightforward 7.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
1 to 10.
9. I enjoy the game very much. Crucible mode. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because it does have flaws.
It's felt very Call of Duty OP.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. The FPS, yes, definitely. The FPS version of it.
Turning is a little difficult.
The ways that they do things, like leveling up by armor after level 20, and like the difficulty of some things, that's just pretty stupid. I love the game still, but that's the only reason I'm giving it a 9.
I'm just gonna butt in real quick. Like, there's if you go to the tower, there's like a couple like not glitches, but like things you can go. No, I know, but it's just like places you can go, and you have to like it's difficult process. It'll take you a couple tries. But it's just something
the layout. I can agree with that. The layout is hard to find things.
But it's new. That's why it's good. You got to get used to it. But I like the new layout.
It gives you something to do if you don't feel like playing the actual game.
I think there is definitely more things than one. Like there's more things you can do and to get and stuff. It's not just one simple.
But
story.
It's not big things.
No.
It's minuscule basically. They're problems that could be fixed. If they're not fixed, I'm not going to make a big deal about it.
Yeah. I like the game. I like it a lot so far. I'm very impressed with it. I'm going to give it a 8.25 out of 10. It's a great game. I think it's just I need to play it a little bit more. Maybe it'll change. Probably the DLCs and stuff will make it maybe a lot better. But for now, it's an 8.25. I really like the game so far. It's really fun and it's addicting. So yeah, that concludes our episode of Nerd Discussions. If you liked, subscribe, get our channel rolling. It's
new.
This was fun.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
And we don't have an outro, so see ya.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
Whatever.